I'm going to give you a few tips on how financially successful people operate, right? So maybe some things that you're doing that they aren't doing, or vice versa. So if you want to learn more about how to build wealth, be successful, and protect your assets, make sure that you hit the word subscribe so that you can know when me, Simone Kason, owner of Candace Capital Holdings and Candace Capital Insurance Firm, and the rest of my friends will be dropping jewels. All right, so here's the skinny. I want to give you a couple of tips and tools on what people that are financially successful do. These are some habits and some practices that I want you to adapt because it may actually help you build wealth. So the first one is going to be investing smartly. The next one is going to be being goal-oriented. And then also you want to avoid shopping, impulsive shopping. Educate yourself. Always be a student of life. Be responsible with credit. Very, very important. Create passive income streams. And then last but not least, get ahead of the trend. All right, so let's talk about investing smartly. How do you invest smartly? You got to mitigate risk. So if you're going to invest, whether it's your time, your energy, or your money, you want to make sure that you are kind of playing cards with the house money in a lot of instances. Or just simply put, making sure that you're taking advantage of everything that you could possibly take advantage of, but you're also putting your investment in a position to win. So definitely educate yourself, educate yourself, educate yourself. Whatever asset or business or whatever that you're investing in, make sure that you are educated about the risks, the rewards, the benefits, the advantages, and the disadvantages. You also want to understand what makes it tick. What's the business model? How does it work? And then last but not least, make sure that you are positioning yourself with experts that will be able to aid you and kind of help you navigate, especially if this is your first time. Next habit that financially successful people have is they are goal-oriented. So every year in the beginning of the year, I actually create a SWOT analysis for my life. And so that's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, right? And so I go through what I want financially, personally, business-wise, family-wise, whatever that is, and I go through it and I create goals. And through those goals, I'm able to go back and kind of review them pretty frequently to find out where I am, how I'm tracking it. I usually look at it at least once a month to make sure that I'm staying on task and I'm getting to my goal. In those goals, I usually have a 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, and 7 year. And that's pretty much it. Next one is avoid impulse shopping. So we all have, I know I do, retail therapy where you buy things and it makes you feel better, but it's really only a short amount of time. So ask yourself, what is the thing that you are really, 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 really looking to be able to do? Meaning that, you may go out and buy a brand new car and you don't necessarily need one. But is the car really what's satisfying you? No, it's probably the attention, the new car smell, the people that look at you. So figure out other ways for you to be able to get attention. And it doesn't have to necessarily mean being something that's purchased, that's monetary, or even that's materialistic. Next, be a student. Yes, be a student of life forever. Always continue to learn. So whether it's getting another degree or another certificate, but always be in a position that you're willing to learn, that you're willing to expand your knowledge, expand your base. And guess what? The more of an expert that you become in anything, the more you can charge. So you definitely want to be able to constantly be a student of life. We're in a time right now where things are changing so quickly that it is important that you always know what the new thing is. So always be a student of life, continue to educate yourself, and make sure that you decide that you're always going to invest in the betterment of yourself and your family. Next one, be responsible with credit. Credit is very, very important. And although cash is king, still being able to have a great credit score and a great credit mix is going to help you to be able to obtain things like access to capital, or even if you do have to take out a loan, whether it's for personal or for business, then you can be able to get a better interest rate. So being responsible with credit is very, very important. Make sure that none of your credit lines have any more than 50%. That's the maximum that you should have on any type of credit card, loan, or whatever, right? You want to make sure that you pay it down as much as possible. Lines of credit. Loans, of course, are installment loans. Make sure that you're always making the payment. And if you can use advantages like paying twice to be able to, in 1 month, to break it up so that you can be able to eat up some of that interest that's on it. Create a passive income stream. Now, this is very, very important. You want to be able to make money when you don't have to actually work. So there's only 24 hours in a day, right? There's only 24 hours in a day, and there's only so much that you can get done. But if you can create avenues for passive income streams, whether that be a residual income, it could be off of royalties. Maybe you have a rental property that's paying every month. But whatever that is, create a passive income stream is going to be key to being able to be financially successful. So there are so many firsts in our world, and people are first to do this and first to do that. But what's really, really cool is that if you can go in with brand new trends like AI, being able to adapt to the new trends of social media, being able to adapt to all of these new things will only catapult you to be successful financially. AI will probably limit a lot of jobs that we've known in the past. But what it will do also is it will create many, many opportunities and pathways for new entrepreneurs. So there you go. There you have it. Those are my tips and tools on habits of a financially successful person. I want you to make sure that you hit the word subscribe so that you can come and hang out with me and my friend Simone K-Side, so that you can know when we're coming in to talk about building wealth strategies, protecting your assets, and last but not least, just keys to success.